Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're talking about the FIBA World Cup quarterfinal and just who's going to win it all. Lithuania versus Serbia, Germany versus Latvia, Italy versus USA, and Canada versus Slovenia. So before we start today's video, hit that like and subscribe button because, we're on the way to 20,000 and your support would be greatly appreciated. Do it right now. Do it right now. But no, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Will Slovenia, Canada, Italy, USA, Latvia, Germany, Serbia, Lithuania will win? Out of those teams, who's gonna win? Because let's be honest, those Canadians, those Germans, those Italians all look like a team that could upset the United States. Let's get it. Do we even need to give this team an introduction? The Serbian national team. You guys know my family's from Yugoslavia. My grandfather was born in Macedonia, Skopje in 1916 and then was raised in Belgrade, until he murdered my great-grandfather. But that's a whole other story. Then he was sent to Belgium until the war. But look, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Stefan Jovic are all, the guys, and Nikola Miltonov, right? I'm terrible at that guy's name. He's actually he was a first-round pick. Brooklyn Nets hold his draft rights. But Nikola Jovic is the real man. There's two Jovic's on this team, Stefan Jovic and Nikola Jovic. And let me tell you, Stefan's the dimer, the ball handler. There's also Marko Guduric, who played for the Grizzlies a few seasons back. But this team is loaded all over. And there's even Filipe Petrosiv, who I'm butchering names here, even though, myself, I am Serbian. But I didn't really grow up with that much of a Serbian, background because everyone there still lives in Europe. And this is a team with a lot of shooting. They've got physical bigs. They can rebound. They can pass the ball. And I really think that this team could win this year's FIBA World Cup because of how deep. And my man Stefan Jovic, I know he's 32, but god damn, has he been solid for this team. No relation, from my understanding, to Nikola. But let's get into the next team. Honestly, Lithuania is probably the team that least likely. They just beat Team USA, and I love them. I love everything they've been about. And this is a team that currently, if you look at who they're employing, what the current squad looks like, it's not a bad squad at all. I'm going to butcher names, but, Ignas was a guy who actually played for the Michigan Wolverine from 2018 to 2019, and then played for the Knicks, Sixers, Magic, etc. Now he's back in Zalgiris. And you got Rokas Jokubaitis, that you guys know if you've been following this channel, we're big Rokas Jokubaitis fans out here. Okay, this guy needs to be brought over by the New York Knicks. Barcelona's probably paying him fat, but hey, I've not heard anyone say anything bad about him. They just got a lot of shooters. They also have D. Videz, who played for the Pistons. He's a sharpshooter. He also played, in the G League a bit. And obviously Jonas Valanciunas and Donatas Montionis, who people forget about Montionis. He's playing in Monaco. That's awesome. So this is a deep. And they also have Kuzminskis, who played for the Knicks as well. So they've got a bunch of former NBA players, current NBA players. I think Lithuania, they have a shot, but I think they're kind of like the dark horses. All right, Germany. This is going to be a tough one for them playing against Latvia. As you guys know, I love Latvian basketball. But Germany currently, this team with, Isaac Bonga. And, dude, I've always thought this Maudo Low is one of the, nicknamed the chairman, while he actually played at Columbia University for basketball. And I always thought this guy was a really interesting guy. But this team's got a lot of talent. They got the Wagner brothers, Dennis Schroeder. Johannes Diamond is another great player over in Europe. So is Andreas Obst. And really, Johannes Voigtman, another good, big for this team. And they've got Daniel Tice, tons of NBA quality players. I love how one of their coaches, they had a Nazi coach. That's great. But Germany, for them so far in this FIBA World Cup, I think what they've shown is their grit. They showed it last year in Eurobasket, and that's just kind of been a staple of German basketball. and I very much have enjoyed it. And I think right now I like Low, but Bonga's been interesting. I mean, Schroeder's always going to be that guy, so there's that. Latvia. This is the team that I kind of want to win it all. Arthur Zagars is playing great. Rodions Krugic, I'm butchering that name. He actually played in the NBA for, I believe, Brooklyn for a few seasons. Yeah, Brooklyn. And he was a guy who was like an early second round pick. Then you also have his brother in there. And I actually really like this team. Rolandus Mitz, he's a guy who played for Barcelona. He's one of the better, Gary League players out there, 28 years old. And he's literally one of the best small ball centers out there. And this Latvia team, what they can do really well, stretch the floor. Obviously, Kristaps Porzingis isn't playing. They also have Davis Bertans, the Latvian Laser, out there. So they're going to shoot threes. They're going to hit them in your face, and they're going to make a noise while doing it. And it's going to be really fun to watch if you haven't seen them before. Let's talk about the last couple teams. Team USA, we all know who they are. Okay, it's the usual. It's Team USA, NBA players. They're going up against Simone Fontecchio in Italy. And Simone Fontecchio is actually from where my dad is and my family is from, Pescara. He's their dog. Nicola Melli's there too. And, Luigi D'Atomo, who played for, I believe, the Celtics, is on this team. So is Gabriel Procida, who's a Pistons draft pick, and Matteo Spagnolo, who's a Timberwolves draft. Both of those guys are drafting staff. Italy's got a lot of three-point shooting. Like, they can shoot the three, they can rebound. But I don't know if they're athletic enough or big enough to beat the USA, TBH. Now, USA, like I said, we all know Jaren Jackson Jr., Austin Reeves, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, etc. Anthony Edwards. Canada, I want them to win it all. I want Canada to win it all. I think Canada's been one of the most fun teams to watch. They beat Spain. Okay. Canada, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, RJ Barrett, Dwight Powell, Dylan Brooks, Kelly Olynyk, Lou Dort, Nickeil Alexander Walker, Kyle Alexander, Melvin Ejim, and Trey Bell Haynes is that. And then finally, of course, Slovenia, led by Luka Doncic. Okay, but there's still Zoran Dragic, all right, out there, which is crazy to think about that he's on there. Mike Tobey is another guy you might know, or Bine Preplik and his brother Clem Preplik. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. What are your guys' thoughts for this year's upcoming FIBA World Cup final? Who will it be and why? But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hit that like and subscribe button. But that's basically going to be it from us today. I really don't have anything else to say. So thank you for watching. But that's it. Goodbye.